Forget everything pop culture taught you about Halloween. Frankenstein is not a green guy with bolts in his neck. That's the monster. The actual Frankenstein is a whiny, dramatic Swiss university student named Victor. And his story isn't a spooky horror film, it's a cautionary tale about why you shouldn't ghost your problems. Our story begins with Victor heading off to university. While normal university kids are busy partying or failing calculus, Victor gets obsessed with uncovering the secrets of life and death. He spends months raiding graveyards and slaughterhouses, stitching together body parts in his gross apartment. Now, Victor expects to build a gorgeous, perfect, peak human specimen. He thinks he's an artistic genius. He is wrong. It's a rainy November night. The candle is flickering and the creation finally opens his eyes. Dull, watery yellow eyes. He's 8 feet tall, his skin barely covers his muscles, and he looks terrifying. Does Victor take responsibility? Does he say, "Oh wow, I am a father now"? Absolutely not. Victor instantly regrets his life choices, runs into his bedroom and literally goes to sleep. He completely abandons a giant, super strong, newborn artificial human in his living room because he doesn't like his aesthetic. Victor wakes up the next morning, sees the monster has vanished and assumes his problems have solved themselves. Brilliant strategy, Victor.
He goes back to his normal life, but the universe immediately hits him with cosmic karma. He gets news that his little brother has been murdered and a family friend has been framed for it. Victor knows exactly who did it. His abandoned giant toddler.
Distraught, Victor goes for a hike in the Swiss Alps to clear his head. And who should he run into? The monster. But instead of an epic boss fight, the monster pulls up a metaphorical chair and starts speaking fluent, poetic French. Turns out, while Victor was busy ignoring his feelings, the monster was living in a hovel next to a cottage. He taught himself how to read classic European literature, speak perfectly and understand human emotions just by spying on a family through a hole in the wall. He is essentially a self-taught philosopher trapped in a nightmare body. This is where the story gets deeply sad. Mary Shelley is showing us the pure agony of social isolation. The monster didn't want to be evil. He was driven to it because every human he met shrieked and threw rocks at him. He tells Victor, "I am malicious because I am miserable." He demands that Victor build him an 8-foot-tall girlfriend so they can move to South America and leave humanity alone forever. If Victor agrees, peace. If Victor refuses, total destruction. Victor reluctantly agrees and sets up a secret lab in Scotland to build a monster bride. But halfway through, he looks at the half-finished female creature and gets a sudden wave of panic. He thinks, what if they don't even like each other? What if they start a family and breed a whole race of monsters? So, showing his signature lack of conflict resolution, he tears the bride to pieces right in front of the monster who was watching through the window. The monster is understandably furious. He delivers the coldest line in literature. "I shall be with you on your wedding night." Flash forward, Victor gets married to his childhood sweetheart Elizabeth. Knowing the monster is coming for revenge, does Victor guard his bride? No. He leaves Elizabeth completely alone in a bedroom while he guards the hallway outside. Shockingly, the monster keeps his promise. Elizabeth is gone. This brings us to the final, utterly chaotic act of the book. Grief-stricken and furious, Victor vows revenge. The creator and the creation spend months chasing each other across the frozen, sub-zero wasteland of the Arctic. It is the ultimate toxic, codependent relationship. They hate each other, but they are the only two beings on Earth who truly understand each other's isolation. Victor eventually collapses from exhaustion on a rescue ship, tells his story to a sea captain, and dies. The monster finds his creator's body, weeps over him in genuine grief, and vanishes into the icy darkness to end his own life. And that is Mary Shelley's masterpiece, a brilliant, timeless warning about the dangers of unchecked scientific ambition, parental abandonment, and how society creates its own monsters. Also, it's a stark reminder that Victor Frankenstein was objectively history's worst dad.